Okay. One day I'll have people join me for my pre-recording stream section. Okay. Whoa. What's that noise? I heard a noise. Sound like a notification of some kind. But my phone's muted. Also, I was listening to music. Not this music that you hear, but like music on Spotify. While I was doing some stuff in the kitchen before the stream. And I'm always reminded of the time. So the song First by Cold War Kids. I think it's a great song. It goes in my playlists. A few of my playlists. I should be opening things while I'm talking. But it's so funny because I like that song a lot when it first came out. And so I tried listening to the rest of their album. And man, the singer sucks. Like, the singer, in my opinion, like, could not keep a tone very well. And, you know, listening to the song every time, I always think about how probably the reason that song did so well, despite the fact that the singer really isn't that great, is, in my opinion at least, is that if you really think about the song, it really doesn't have a lot of vocal range. It's pretty much like less than 1 octave. I know, I think about that every now and then. Every time I hear the song, I'm just like, man, this song is good only because only because the singer, that can't be right. Why does that happen? Can you please work? I've noticed lately, for some reason, there we go, that sometimes trying to copy something from LastPass just doesn't work. It's really obnoxious. Over here. Should be, yes. Why are you blank gray? Computer, are you alright? One second. Let me try restarting it. I know what the issue is. I'm an idiot. There we go. It was showing the PDF, which was blank. Because I don't have a PDF open right now. It's just, the gray was the exact same gray as this. So I thought like it wasn't showing, it was like loading only like the background color. But I'm just an idiot. There is one thing I wanted to look at. It's either like... Wait, did I do... yeah, I did click cantrips. Spell. Illusory disguise. Good enough to hide the identity, but not impersonate the individual. Cast illusion disguise, setting up disguise. Impersonate use of deception. Ignoring certain penalties that may take from disguising himself as a dissimilar creature. Force +4 to deception checks to prevent others from seeing through the disguise. Unless the target adds a level to such deception checks, even if untrained, you can dismiss this spell. Any creature of the same size, even a specific individual, you must have seen the individual to replicate its appearance, must have heard its voice to replicate its voice. I do find the idea funny. That it says within 6 inches and weight within 50 pounds. But if you consider... Actually, that does remind me, I need to... Open up you. Let's minimize you. Weight of a ferret. 50 pounds. Length of a ferret. Can't get much bigger, but you can get a lot heavier. So I could appear something. So if I did want to do that, it could be something more chunky. Ferrets are pretty light for their size. Hold on. I love this meme. Just get like a bunch of ferrets. Another person has a bunch of skinks. And it's just like... Anyway, sorry, that was just a distraction. Oh, length 15 inches without tail. Oh yeah, no, but it was just like, so... It's just funny, because like this spell is clearly not thought through. Like, it really should be like a percentage. Like no more than like 2% of height and weight. Anyway, I just found that. I just was reading that. I realized that'd be amusing. So I do like the change to illusion. I think it'll fit kind of the trickster nature I'm going for a little bit more. So, look at level 8. I think I did go through and fix... Yeah. Suggestion, telepathy, vision of death. But I would want to get a better staff. Just start with all equipment. Go staves. So I was looking at potential staves last time. So I need to end at level 8. Actually, Oh. Apparently instruments count as staves. Staves. And they take 2 hands, whereas other staves need to be 1 hand. Interesting. My character does have performance. Flying, casting. Playing the bagpipes, you give some bonus performance checks and intimidation checks made to demoralize. Interesting. So one option is obviously Staff of Fire Greater, which had Breathe Fire 2nd level, Floating Flame, Floating Flame 3rd level, Fireball. So it might be better to get another element if I wanted to go for that. That way I could have Staff of Fire, lower Staff of Fire. Lightning Bolt and Wall of Wind. Vicious Excavation. Interesting. Pummeling Rebel. Second level. Earthbind. What are you doing? And Shifting Sands. I like the environmental control of that, to be honest. Quench. Magical fires automatically extinguish. Fire creatures in the area take damage. Water Walk. Aqueous Orb. Oh yeah, that's the one where you suck people in and swash them around. Wall of Water. If I did go for a different one, I might go Staff of Earth. The nice thing about Staff of Earth is usually the fact that it deals bludgeoning damage is helpful. For bludgeoning damage to each creature in the area. Each creature must attempt a reflex save. Yeah. Pretty simple. Area, cube of dirt 5 feet across or similar. You remove loose dirt, dust, gravel, sand, and the like, though not solid stone. The size of a 5-foot cube, any medium or smaller. Creature standing atop the earth when this spell is cast must attempt a reflex save or acrobatics check. Creature is unaffected and can choose to either descend pit without damage or move to the nearest available space of its choice. Creature falls prone in the nearest available space of its choice, or it falls prone in the pit if it prefers. Creature falls into the pit, excavated by the spell, and lies prone, taking falling damage as normal. I don't know why some websites do that. Might be a Chrome thing, honestly. Spell can excavate an additional 5-foot cube of earth. Excavate all 4 5-foot cubes beneath a large creature. It must attempt a reflex save or acrobatics check as above. Interesting. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. So at 8th level you can do this to a... It's not honestly that great. I feel like that should have been a +1 rather than a +2. Shifting Sands just is probably... cause the surface to heave, area becomes difficult terrain, and any tracks in the area are destroyed. By the turning ground, creatures standing in the area take -1 status penalty to acrobatics. Now I realize just by the way how far this goes to the side, you guys can't see it all. I need to get like a border. Some people have. I don't think I'd use it for games, but I would like to use it for like this kind of stuff, because that would allow me to cut off certain aspects without having to basically. I have my down here I have my toolbar, so like if I have to expand things, because if I shrink them to the proper size, there's a black bar at the bottom. When you turn to sustain the spell, you can move turning area up to 10 feet in any direction. Creatures mobilize themselves. Yeah, honestly, it's very much in line with the kind of thing my creature would want. My character would want. This is Atmospheric Staff. Level 4. Oh, and 8. Air Bubble, Gravitational Pull, Gentle Breeze, Gravity Well, Tempest Cloak. Actually, you know what? Atmospheric Staff is what I'd probably get. Because the Staff of Air also has Gale Blast and Air Bubble, but I like Gravitational Pull a little bit better. And Gravity Well is nice too. Control, I already got a bit of what I have. My character's not as much control as it is. Ooh, Enthrall. No. Your words fascinate your targets. You must speak or sing. Interruption during casting duration. Target knows your speech or song. Might give their undivided attention. Each target must attempt a will save. Do my circumstance bonus. It's a target. Is that imposing religion ancestry? Okay, yeah. No, I don't want this one. I was wondering if I wanted to just add that to my confusion and suggestion I already have. I look at charm at higher levels, actually. Honestly, oh, that's cool that it shows the save DC right there. Honestly, I don't see the need to increase the duration that long, personally. In most cases, an hour should be long enough, especially since you can do it subtly and ingratiate yourself to them. Oh, I didn't pick a higher level. I think Vision of Death is the one. Yeah, it's got a +1, so it would probably be... Target immediately falls or suggestion. The spell has a duration of 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah, 8th. We're not gonna get that high. Vision of Death is probably the best one to do for 4th. Pocket Library is technically my 3rd level one. Actually, this is something I need to look into. RPGs. Oh, I'm in PGs. Pathfinder is what I want then. And I need Player Core 2. I need to look up signature spells one more time. It's kind of a little bit confusing. Allows you to cast some of your spells flexibly. For each spell rank you have access to, choose one spell of that rank to be a signature spell. You don't need to learn heightened versions of signature spells separately. Heightened spells freely. If you've learned a signature spell at a higher rank than its minimum, you can also cast it at lower rank versions without learning those separately. If you swap out signature spells, you can choose to replace a signature spell with the same spell rank. chain specifically to change a signature spell to a different spell of that rank. Okay. So, I actually realize there's an issue here. I have to get rid of one of my 3rd level spells, move Pocket Library to 3rd level. Do I even want Pocket Library at... I don't want Pocket Library for now. Because thinking about it, it's fun, the idea that I have of being able to make Arcana rolls at bonuses for, like, anything. If I get rid of one, it'd be Roaring Applause. Because realistically, I just want this at the highest level I can cast it. Is there some amount of... spells to your repertoire as you increase in level, it shouldn't gain a spell slot, you add spells to your repertoire. When you continue rank spells, your first new spell is always a source gift. You can choose the other spells at 2nd level, and one another. Strength 3rd level, gain a new spell for your bloodline and 2 other 2nd rank spells, and so on. When you add spells, you might select a higher version of a spell you already know, so you can cast a higher version of the spell, though you gain them at the same rate. Your spell slots and the other spells in your spell repertoire are separate. If a feat or other ability adds a spell to your repertoire, it wouldn't give you another spell slot, or vice versa. So... it doesn't say anything about retraining. But if I wanted to not have Pocket Library, get a failure instead. Honestly, the 1st level version isn't that great. I'm gonna be honest. So I might get rid of you and look for a new 1st level spell. Well, let's search. 1st level arcane spell. Illusion or mind. What? Mental. Draw ire, probably not. Yeah, definitely not. I'm kind of curious. Sealed is... succeeded a DC 5 check when targeting. Oh. Wait. Are you giving me notifications? What? Yes, it is you. Got it. Okay. Well, now I know where those little pings are coming from. I'm going to close that window. I'm thinking ventriloquism. Work contemptuously for illusion. It must actively attempt a perception check, or otherwise use an action to interact with the sound. That has so many uses. The issue, sometimes though, Tantus can be subconsciously adversarial. Like, I know he's not an adversarial GM, but he often does like to think of ways for you to fail. Especially given time. I've actually mentioned this before, that if you have a unique idea, and I don't like to hide things from GMs because I feel like GMs should want you to succeed. They should also do setbacks, but it shouldn't. But this is a consistent thing I've noticed with Tantus that worries me about making a tricky character. Is that Tantus will often think of ways to counter you, especially given time. Like, if you think of a plan and it's implemented next episode, he'll foil you. If you do something tricky in the moment, it's more likely to succeed because he hadn't thought through it. And I get the reasoning behind that, but... I don't get the reasoning behind it, but... So let's get rid of you. Add in you. And that means I get a 3rd level spell. I think I'll get Pocket Library. I just might not get Pocket Library. It's interesting, but it's not super useful. Unless I do want to go back to the less tricky variety. My original concept was kind of be more of an arcane mic bump. There we go. That's what that's called. It's to be more of an arcane wizard. You know, getting things like message rune or telekinesis. I wanted to be kind of more force and such. But I know we're going to be doing some other stuff, which is why I'm starting to think that might be better to do something like illusions and such. Mind games and illusions. Because I think my character would always been a little tricky. And what level will that be? Actually, I need to look over here. Eight? Or was it 10? No. Arcane Evolution 4th. Right. So 4th level. So I would have that by now. Which means I can learn extra spells and change which spells are signature spells each day. So I can have that as an... Actually... So we're going to get you back to a first rank spell. We're not going to have Charm, but instead, we're going to... Oops. I'm just curious what this does. No. Wish I could minimize this, but what does flexible mean? So these will be extra spells. Right. But the thing is, I'll either be able to add an extra spell or add an extra signature spell. This does mean I can take the time to learn other things, like Charm. So Charm will almost certainly be in this. Oh, that's where the issue was. To do like one? Oh, yeah. Basically, I can have one of these, or I can have an extra signature spell. because of that feat. Earn one skill of your choice. Oh, I kind of missed that point. Additionally, you can use arcane arts to tinker with your selection of spells. During your daily profession, you can choose one of your spells in your spell repertoire to be a signature spell that day. You can use the learning spell action to add more arcane spells to the list you choose from. If you reverse a spell that isn't in your repertoire, you temporarily add it to your repertoire at the rank of your choice instead of making it a signature spell. Funny enough, this wouldn't work with cantrips. I don't think, at least. Oh no, it probably would. That's actually also very helpful. What are some that I would do? So I can be a trickster, then have other things. I mean, obviously as many as I can, but there are some which I would consider staples. And then ones that I also just feel like my character would learn. So I can make these, the ones I learn, kind of more of the force. Also, I should do second, third, fourth. Dynamic rope is kind of telekinetic. Actually, also, let's do cantrips. We should add ghost sound. My character will want this. I can only add one of these per day, but I feel like these are the kind of things that I would prepare depending on things. Oh, Phase Bolt is a cantrip. Phase Bolt... Wait, hold on. Phase Bolt is... piercing. Yeah, that's fine. Prestidigitation I would want. Shield I would want. Telekinetic projectile to go back to the force idea. When you walk, fingers works for you, and everything just a little closer. You gain plus 5 foot status bonus to your speed until the end of your next turn. You can then stride twice. Those would be the cantrips I want. Carryall's a good one. I'm still getting mostly utility spells. It's not the best, because I can only prepare one of these a day, but... Oh. Shit, I forgot to minimize this. This is what I was doing. So, added Ghost Sound, Glamorize, Phase Bolt, Prestidigitation, Shield, Telekinetic Projectile. So this is the kind of stuff I'm going to learn. Problem is it takes a while to learn, and I don't know how much downtime we're going to have. One spell in your spell repertoire to be a signature spell that day. You can use the Learn a Spell activity to add more arcane spells to the list you choose from. For a spell that isn't in your repertoire, you temporarily add it to your repertoire the spell rank of your choice instead of making it a signature spell. Yeah. Use the Learning Spell action to add more arcane spells to the list you choose from. Yeah. So I don't know how many of these I would get. If anything, I should put these in order of importance. To me. Okay, yeah. Notice how I don't put any attack spells in here. Honestly, I shouldn't spend too much time on that. And I should go back to equipment. Oh. Sudden wave of exhaustion. Ugh. I'm actually curious if I can upgrade this to greater. Nah. I can't do that here. So I'd have to... I still think... Actually, let me go to here. I still think the atmospheric staff is where I'd want to go. But let's look at some more. So currently, Staff of Fire, Staff of Fire, upgraded, Staff of Earth, or Atmospheric Staff. Currently what I'm thinking of. You get the base ones, which is first and second level. Nah. Like, the staff is supposed to be the way I fight. Spell Striker Staff might sounds neat. Echoing Weapon. Yeah, so actually no, this is more if you wanted to actually fight with the staff. Oh, Spell Strike ability. I see why. That's useful. Yeah, probably not. Staff of Illumination. What level is this? 8. What I should do is have a list of item requests that I can send to Tantus as like, here's the kind of stuff I would want by certain levels. But not really useful. As a torch. Oh, yeah, it also has... Oh yeah, I forget that special staff has that extra thing. Staff made of dense wood. At the top of the staff sprinkling around obsidian sphere. When stared at too long, makes spheres feel as though they're heavier than before. When wielding the staff, you can pull some item bonus to saves against forced movement. That's handy. What does the Staff of Fire do? Oh, just ignite an item. It's useful, but meh. Listen to Fortitude saves against effects that shove or knock you prone. So I'm liking the atmospheric staff. And 16, 12. Let's see, Poisoner's Staff. Guidance, which is interesting, but I can cast it. Okay, this is more for Divine or Primal. Divine. Yeah, okay, you're a Divine Staff. Or Primal. Actually, well, that's interesting, actually. Because this can only be cast by Divine or Occult. This can only be cast by Arcane or Primal. So no matter what, you're losing out on a spell at some point. But mostly it's... There's another one that was... Yeah, Arcane Primal. That's weird. Yeah, definitely more Primal than Divine. But you wouldn't be able to use Instinct. Which is weird. Yeah, all of these... Well, this is Divine or Primal, so I couldn't use that one, but... What does I like do at 3rd level? Nothing. Why do you have it then? Because all of these are arcane. Animal staff, not really worth it. Eh. Royal staff, you're interesting. Jack icicle, surface gleams with wait. Ice staff. I think yes. So, I've always loved fire and ice combos. Use the weapon, it's a +1 striking staff. It seems to be more want to be used. Does the Staff of Water... Actually, I'm curious now. Does the Staff of Water give ice spells? No. You store one portable text of one bulk mirror list to put a book or scroll in an external space in the staff. You can also use this activation to retrieve one text stored in the staff. The staff can store up to 50 texts. Handy. Ugh. Stuff metal. Tech metal. Active weapon, shield arm, magnetic attraction, magnetic repulsion, magnetic acceleration. Nah. Beast staff. Interesting. Yeah. I think I've narrowed it down to these. How much do you cost? $255. $500. Or 80. I decided no to that. I could change out the Staff of Fire for Atmospheric, and then also get the Librarian Staff. No, I kind of would rather upgrade the Staff of Fire. And then Fire and Air is fun. But I think the Boreal Staff would be better to get at level 8. That way I can do 2 different elementals types. Yeah. Even though I can't make use of this as much. So upgrade that and get the Atmospheric Staff and the Librarian Staff. So, your cost is 60. Nope, not minus. Add 30 for selling. We'll do a greater. 450. Right? Yes. We'll just do the... I think I'm going to change my character concept again. A little bit. If I get this at 4, I would upgrade it at 5. In fact, probably should track half of that. Now to math brain. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 7, 5. Oops. Or 80. Now, that's basically... We're going to have 2 staves. That's honestly good. You should be stowed. Also, you should be worn. And the Alchemist Toolkit. Never mind. fact, I don't think I can have both of these at once. The rest of my stuff would probably be recipes. No, equipment. Consumables. Mutagens, elixirs, glow rods. I did have one, Blackadder Venom. My alchemy, if the crafter has a powerful alchemy class feature, classes instead, if it's higher than men's crafter. Someone who consumes a missive mint hears the message. Oh, okay. That's cool. With the message, the Mince Eater has no way of knowing who the original sender was. Probably am getting that, which is... Oh, right. The cost is determined by the level of the item. I'm gonna have to look this up. Actually, I think it's in the player core. Yeah. So 1 GP. You know what? I'm just gonna keep a tally on the side. One. Ooh, actually, even better. Nah, I'll just keep doing it there. One minute after drinking a potion of acid retaliation, you glow with a faint aura of acid energy. A creature touches you, such as by making an unarmed attack. It takes acid damage. 1 acid damage. Those are neat, but meh. When you drink this potion, you become fleeing. For 1 minute. You gain plus 40 assessments to all others. You know what? I'm definitely getting that. Cause it to uncross chain, usually the larger predator. With the claw, the triggering attack gains the weapon's specialization effect. That's cool. As far as I'm aware, mutagens you can only have if you're an alchemist. It's only one rune. Oh, yeah. Actually, the ability to craft rune stones is nice. In fact, being able to craft the basic runes would be worth it. One 147. 1147. I forgot to count that one. We'll be able to get that one. Potency. Two. Let's see. Armor potency is 5. Weapon potency 2 is 10. Armor potency 2 is 11. And there's the reinforcing rune. No, that's the one I already have. Armor potency. Resistant? Resilient? Yeah, here we are. Oh wait, hold on. Only up to level 8 for now. Derp. And then striking. One, two, 3 ones. 1, 2, 2 4s, 5, 7, and 8. Wait. I would need a second feat for that. What does rune crafting need? Craft activity, you must be able to craft magical items and have the formula for the rune. Have the item you're adding to the rune in your possession. Yeah, so I might need craft magical items, which I only did craft alchemy, so never mind. I'm not going to be doing that. Could craft a runestone if someone else wants to get that, but... Pretty sure Miss of Mint would be alchemy. Yeah, alchemical. Actually, what I really want is alchemical. Alchemist. Don't you need other brewer supplies in this? Also, I should probably get an upgraded toolkit. Hold on. What is healers? Expanded healers. Repair tool. Superb. What does the superb one even do? Superb kit gives +1 item bonus to the check. Your cost is 2 GP. I'll get back 1. An alchemist alchemist toolkit is 3. So 2.5. And then subtract 25. What's the better version of the... what is it called? Expanded Alchemist Lab. Sterling. No. Oh, Alchemist Toolkit doesn't have a bonus. Okay. Add 1.5. Nope. Away 1.5. Now... so get at 2.5. As I sell... Alchemist Lab. And minus 55. So I do the expanded one. Mm-hmm. Oh. You need to be medium. Also, the leash should technically be medium as well, because it's used by a larger creature. Need to edit. And to stow. The silver crow. There it is. Let's go here. Nope. Over here. Do I have antidote? I do. Anti-plague might be a good one. I don't think Tantus will throw disease at us because diseases aren't fun. Smoke ball is useful for getting away. I don't want mutagens. I guess other people can craft mutagens, but red ampule. Problem is throwing bombs is martial, so I don't want to, like, make bombs. Eagle Eye Elixir is helpful. Drugs. Reaper's Elixir. That's a good one. Missive Mint, I liked. Bomb. Push through pain. That one's nice. I'm not gonna get mutagens. Not bombs. Snake oil, no. Actually, when I get level 4, I realized I didn't add a proficiency. No, I did not. I would actually probably want... Actually, what is it to harvest? What would harvesting body parts be? Nature's command animal, training and stuff. Medicine. First aid. Treat disease, treat poison, treat wound. And survival has sense direction, cover tracks, track. Doubt it'd be thievery. No. Crafting? Repair and craft. Chemical and magical items you use like the alchemical crafting for your magical crafting, in addition to being trained. Yeah. EF2E, what skill would be harvesting? Parts. Once I've called their harvest materials, for example. Formula, crafting skill feat. Actually, there's a book that talks about it, because this was how long ago? 4 years ago? How the Wild might have rules for this. I should not be leaning forward like that. Oh yeah, spell catalyst is a neat idea. Activating catalyst, catalyst increase the number. Small gains manipulate the trait. Got graphs. Implant graft, medicine, formula. Warrior. Neat. Spells. Advanced companions. But graphs is the first bit in this section that would have this kind of thing. So it does say what their craft requires and like what they're from. But I don't see anything talking about harvesting. I feel like they really should have mentioned. What's this? That's interesting. Let's see. One thought. That would be player core. Playing the game. Exploration mode. Exploration activities, yeah. Didn't think it'd be here. Follow the leader, hustle, investigate. Skill exploration activities. Borrow an arcane spell, course, cover tracks, decipher writing, gather information, identify an item, impersonate, learn a spell, make an impression, repair, sense direction, squeeze, track, treat wounds, search spells, sustain effect, rust. Training. From another time, training usually requires you to spend time learning from a teacher. GM determines whether you can get a proper training or whether something can be retrained at all. In some cases, you'll have to pay for an instructor. Some of those can be can't make choices. You could make. Yeah, craft, great. Forgery, earn income, subsist, treat disease. I'm surprised it doesn't mention learn a spell. Because that should be under this area. I'll talk with Tantus about this. If he thinks it should be a skill roll, and what skill he thinks it would be. But in most cases, it seems that you just do it. You just can. Which is interesting. Well, I think we're going to end a bit early today. I actually saw this coming. I'm tired. Yesterday was a long day, followed by a long week, and I have D&D with friends tonight, and I need to, honestly, take a nap before that. So I don't want to go too long, and then I won't be able to take a nap, and then it'll be, so... I'm gonna end now. So, I'm also just fading a bit. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked, you can follow. If you really liked, you can subscribe. If you need more convincing, you can join me on, or you can check out my YouTube VODs. If you're on YouTube, you can like, comment, and subscribe. If you need more, and if you need more convincing, you can watch a video right here. And you can subscribe over here. So until next time.